A lot of people have moved on with their lives since Hurricane Irma hit the first coast. Others, though, have had their lives turned upside down. One man's home flooded so much that he has been forced to live on his second floor for months now. Ann Schindler shares his story tonight.
The floodwaters here on Cedar Street during Irma were almost chest high. And for weeks afterwards, the piles of garbage that lingered were way higher than that. It was in that environment that we first met Don Pepe. He's a retired accountant and former Vietnam War pilot. And he spent the last several weeks living on the second floor of his two-story home, salvaging what he could, replacing what he lost, and planning ahead for the next time.
The main thing is to stop the bleeding. The idea is there's 4 dehumidifiers going and 12 of these air handlers. So we had drill holes in the baseboards. Apologize for the noise. This is about the point where my couch started floating, close to the high point. I've got a two-story house. That's the reason I stayed, because I got a 2-story house. Sophia and I, we went upstairs and just tried to normalize. She held up like a trooper. You know, I was running and throwing stuff upstairs during the time, so most of this is a sort of storage area now, or disaster zone area. This is my home. I have an efficiency apartment that used to be a bedroom. I'm going to go out and buy me a solar shower. I still have one water heater that's out. Not that there's anything wrong with cold showers, but that's my treat. I'm going to have a Guinness and a warm shower at some point in the future. I'm looking forward to that. I mean, it's sort of like camping. Or can I interest you in a Diet Coke or a water? How about a 30-gram protein drink? It's my staple. Yeah, I try to get a meal a day if I can, you know, regular, but the basic staple is protein drinks and protein bars. I lost about 10 pounds. I get up probably 7:30, something like that, and I would like to sleep in, but it just doesn't happen because you get up and your mind starts racing like you do in your normal day, only on steroids, you know, like 10 times, you know, you just, oh yeah, gotta get that done. I'm losing a neighbor next door. There's an older couple that are just the best neighbors, the best people you could ever possibly know. They're actually my ex-in-laws, but they're not coming back, you know, and I don't blame them. I'm staying, but I'm going to be very aware and conscious and vigilant about high water, because this is going to happen again. I mean, the times have changed, and we all know why. And we're going to have more of these storms. We're going to have more flooding. We're basically part of the ocean here. The next time the flood comes, I'll be ready. You know, I kind of started out here just trying to save everything that was wet. And now I'm kind of throwing away things that are dry. Because, you know, I realize, you know, when was the last time I used this? I don't wish this on anybody, and I wouldn't want it to happen, but you can use it to evaluate what is really you need in your life. I don't know, like I say, it'll look better later, I promise. It was a kind of a bohemian existence to begin with, and it certainly didn't get any more elegant.
Now, Don is just one of several people that we've been following for the last 9 weeks as part of this documentary project. You can see the whole thing when it airs on Thanksgiving Day from 5 to 6 p.m. In San Marco, I'm Ann Schindler, First Coast News, on your side.